The man had just returned from the Magic Academy. He saw his sister squatting at home, crying. It was because she had a lover she truly loved, William. But William's parents had separated them. The man confidently promised his sister that he would make sure she married William. But the sister hesitated, because William was the son of a millionaire worth tens of millions of dollars, while she was just a worker from the slums. William's family completely looked down on her. Little did they know, the man had a luxurious bank card. It was a graduation gift from his magic teacher. It could exchange for up to $100 million in wealth. Not long after, the man brought his sister to William's home. William was overjoyed, but William's parents were extremely annoyed. Even though the sister brought her brother along, they were still nothing but lowly, poor people. The parents ordered the man to get out, but the man calmly assured them that if they agreed to let William marry his sister, he would fulfill any condition they asked for. To his surprise, the mother burst into laughter. They mocked him for being ignorant and foolish, a poor man daring to say such arrogant words. But William didn't care about any of that. He swore to his parents that whether she was rich or not, he only wanted to marry her. The next second, his father slapped William across the face, then ordered someone to lock William in his room. William was filled with unwillingness, but he didn't dare to disobey his father's orders. Little did he know that as soon as he left, another visitor came to visit the family. The parents immediately changed from despising the man to acting obsequiously and flattering. It turned out that the old lady before them was the president of Company B, ranked second in the nation. She had a granddaughter named Anna. Anna was deeply fond of William, so she came specially to propose marriage to William. Although the parents knew William didn't love Anna, they still, for the sake of the family's interests, agreed to the old lady's proposal on William's behalf. Both families were very satisfied, so they agreed to hold an engagement banquet 3 days later. At that moment, the man confidently took out a luxurious bank card, but before he could even speak, Anna suddenly stepped forward. She not only mocked the sister harshly for being shameless, but also insulted the brother as stupid and poor. She sneered that the card couldn't possibly hold more than $1 million. The man angrily pushed Anna aside. William's father immediately ordered the guards to throw the man out, but the man wasn't afraid at all. He was, after all, an outstanding graduate of the Magic Academy. But unexpectedly, his sister stopped him. She didn't want to see her brother get hurt, so she forcefully pulled him away from William's house. The man was extremely unwilling to give up. He immediately made a new plan with his sister. So during those 3 days, the man not only bought his sister a dress worth tens of thousands of dollars, but also secretly bought many engagement gifts for her. The man had no idea that on the other side of the world, someone had been searching for him all along. This person was named Smith. Smith was not only the richest man in the country, but also owned Company A, ranked first in the nation. He originally had a son and a daughter, but his son had gone missing when he was a child. That day, Smith finally found a clue to his son's whereabouts. He excitedly went to his son's home, but the neighbors told Smith that his son had already moved away. That's right. That son was the man in question. He had already moved into a luxurious villa with his sister. Smith had no choice but to continue searching for his son. Soon, he found out that his son was likely to attend William's engagement banquet. He immediately took his men and rushed to the banquet. Meanwhile, at the engagement banquet, both families were laughing joyfully. Only William looked miserable. He hated Anna's hand holding his, but he couldn't shake it off. At that moment, Smith arrived at the banquet hall with many bodyguards. William's parents immediately went up to greet him flatteringly. They never expected the richest man in the country would actually attend the event. Smith warmly greeted William's parents, then planned that after the engagement, he would ask William if he knew where the man was. Soon after, the host announced that the engagement banquet had officially begun. Unexpectedly, the man arrived at the scene gracefully with his sister. Smith instantly recognized the man as his son. He was just about to go up and reunite with him, but William's father spoke up first. He loudly ordered the man to get out. How dare he cause trouble at such an important engagement? Smith was utterly shocked. Why did William's family hate his son? But since he didn't know the details, he could only wait and watch." The man smiled slightly. He casually clapped his hands. Many staff members immediately brought out precious gifts. There was not only a luxurious villa, but also a luxury car and a luminous pearl. Each item was worth tens of millions of dollars. The man confidently stated that if William's parents agreed to the marriage, he was willing to give them another $10 million. The banquet hall instantly fell silent. The next second, Anna suddenly raised her voice. She mocked the man for being so poor and petty that he could only offer a few tens of millions. Anna immediately presented the gifts she had brought for William's parents. There was not only a bank card worth $500 million, but also 3 super luxury villas and 10 sports cars. Each gift was far more expensive than the man's. The man instantly felt embarrassed. He was just about to use magic to erase their memories. At that moment, Smith suddenly stood up. He walked up and warmly called the man, "my son." Everyone was utterly shocked. William's parents were filled with deep regret because Smith's company was 10,000 times more powerful than Anna's.